this is an array. An array is a group of objects that's laid out in the shape of a square or a rectangle. It shows us a multiplication question. I can figure out which multiplication question it's showing me by counting the amount of numbers across. I've got 1, 2, 3. And the amount of objects down, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this array shows me 3 times 4. If I don't know what 3 times 4 is, I could count them all like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, but that's not a very good strategy. Don't count them all by 1. I can skip count or use repeated addition, where I add the same number over and over again to figure out what it is. So I can either use my 3s or I can use my 4s. I'll show you up here. So to solve this array, I can either go 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 3. Or I can go 4 plus 4 plus 4. And I've got 1, 2, 3 groups of 4. I've either got 3 groups of 4 or 4 groups of 3. But either way, they both equal 12. In your next activity, you're going to practice using repeated addition, like these ones up here, or skip counting to solve some array problems. This array here either shows me 5 groups of 2, or it shows me 2 groups of 5. Either way, I could either solve it by, if I use my first one, 5 groups of 2, I could skip count in 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Or if I use my second method, 5 groups of 2, then I could go, 2 groups of 5, then I could go 5 plus 5, and I know that that equals 10 too. But either way, my answer is 10. You're going to be shown some arrays, and you need to write down both kinds of equations that you could use for them. So you'll write them down, the first option and with the numbers flipped around. This time we have a word problem. Maddie has 6 packets of knuckle bones. There are 5 knuckle bones in each packet. How many knuckle bones does Maddie have altogether? This question is asking me, what is 6 groups of 5? So I can draw an array to help me figure out what that is. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to draw my 6 groups of 5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see here I've got 6 across the top, 5 down the side, and then I'm going to fill it out so it's straight lines. Here's my array. You can see here that I've got 6 groups of 5. I've got 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each. So I can skip count in 5s to help me figure out how many knuckle bones Maddie has. She's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the answer to the question, Maddie has 6 packets of knuckle bones. There are 5 knuckle bones in each packet. How many knuckle bones does Maddie have altogether? She has 30 knuckle bones altogether.